free. I would like to give a couple shout outs. First to Fantasy Grounds for the amazing interface which makes this all possible. You can find them at fantasygrounds.com. Secondly, to Sirenscape for their amazing atmosphere and music. You can add these sounds and more to your game when you download the Sirenscape desktop or mobile app. The app is free and comes with 20 sound sets which are included to get you started. You don't even need to register. So stop on over at Sirenscape.com to find out more. Thanks again, and we'll be starting up soon.
And are we here in round 4? Was that the correct? Did we just finish round 4? Going into round 4 and rolling. So Turlock gets 2 attacks this round. Yeah.
You gonna call us, or you want us to blurt it out? Eagle Eye will attack with his 2 swords.
I'm
Blade
going
will
to
lay
go
and
ahead.
bleed out. Blade will be bleeding out.
I'm going to try to backflip over the bed and retreat and get as far away as I can. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try, dude. He's a barbarian. I'm gonna try to gymnastically. I'm gonna try to bounce. I kind of, I think what I, yeah. I was gonna try to tumble, but like the no, I don't. I don't have tumbling. But I have leaping and springing, which I never get to eat. Yeah. So,
Yeah, you might pull this off.
hey, so I have a question about color spray. That's not gonna work against Drow, is it?
Oh, color space work against Drow.
I'm confused because I keep
They have
thinking
a
it
they
does,
have a, and I'm not
yeah.
trying to charm sleep.
Color spray can blind, put people to
Yeah,
sleep. I mean, it can do all these effects, so it's kind of an odd thing. You know what I mean?
they have
Let's take a
innate
look at.
magic resistance as well, but I think your spell should work if my brain remembers correctly.
I'm
But
asking for Laura because she was confused and then I got confused and she's got color spray. So what I'm gonna do is I have leaping and springing. If I can apply that some type of way, that's great. But I'm gonna try to get. I want to get to the back of the room so that I can actually cast some spells without getting wailed on. So I guess I could just. Yeah, that's an interesting one, huh? Sleep, unconscious. I mean, yeah. Shit, I am gonna argue. So can I just withdraw to the back of the room? Can I attempt to withdraw to the back of the room? I was just trying to be theatric. I say that because I just wanted the gymnastics over the bed. You know what I mean? Like I want to get as far I want to get as far back to into the room as I can. So yeah, I want to get over these at least these 2 beds, and do like that.
Maybe a couple of cartwheels over there. Backflip, cartwheel over the bed, and
I can jump like a motherfucker, but it's not necessarily tumbling. It's just standing leaps and springing, and it's springing. It's a running leap, running spring, a standing leap, and a standing spring. It's just jumping. So I'm good at
see,
jumping.
cheerleaders do that.
I can jump far. I mean, like at level right now, I can jump. If I'm running, I can jump 2d6 plus 6 feet
wow,
running. Yeah, and then if I want to spring up, I can do 1 die 3 plus. I can almost jump. Wow, at max, I can jump 6 feet in the air if I'm running, springing. Yeah, and if I'm standing still, I can do a 1 die 6 plus 3, like jump over a pit, or a 1 die 3 plus 2 straight up and down jump.
You're part kangaroo.
Savages, man. Savage. Fucking racist, man.
Mm. Lyric would like to try color spray.
Who's next? Thodin's next, I guess.
Lyric, try to get on that bed and cast at him.
Yeah.
Thodin, you want to stick your attention?
I just don't want to hit anybody else, but I'll wait. I'll delay if Kwana goes first.
Did we reset the round?
What? Yeah, I wanted to cast color spray. I mean, it's a cone shape, right? So,
Here.
but if it's a cone shape from where I am right now, would it hit anybody except for the enemies?
Does it have to start at her point of origin, or can she choose the point of origin? Okay.
Yeah, it's cone. Just do it. I'll get out of the way.
I don't know if I would hit Turlock.
But I'm
though.
going to be in the way. Turlock's going to be
You
in the way.
can't, can she get up on the bed 2
Oh, look at
feet?
that. She misses Turlock.
My goodness, who's drawing that?
That's,
Oh, no, now we're in it.
No, it's only got his sword in it.
Kawana's.
Yeah, but I could delay if
you
you
can
know.
literally shift out of the way of that thing.
So yeah, that'll work. Cool.
Gotta get
Thank
2
you for that.
spells off,
Helpful.
man. We gotta. Lost like every good spell.
Turlock's going to attack with his bastard sword on Elf Drow 2, or Drow Elf 2. My special sword, do I have to use my special sword because these are Drow? I didn't realize I did. Oh, I have a bastard sword, and then I have a bastard sword plus. Why do I have 3 bastard swords on my action list? Do I have 3 bastard swords? Okay, it's a bastard sword -1, but it's a +2 versus Drow. Okay, I'm going to use the +2, but it's a cursed, but with Drow it is good. So I'm going to use that +2 bastard sword. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, because I got it's the +2. It's the +2. So it's only a 4 on the initiative. This will be my first attack against Drow Elf 2. And oh, that hits even with that low roll. Ooh, yeah, slashes for. And I will delay.
God, we missed you the first 3 rounds.
Yeah. Well, I had to.
Thanks, Steve.
I couldn't approach naked.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get as far back in the room as I can using a fighting withdrawal. Down, I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna try to go over these beds, and I'm gonna try to get right here, and that will complete my move. Yes. Yeah, he is badass. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I passed the shoe to Lyric.
All right. Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Lyric's going to cast her color spray spell.
Well, it depends. The roll 1d6 is the first thing you need to do. So just roll a 1 dice.
Okay.
It's one of those things you can't really. Yeah, just to roll it in the open. Okay. Okay. Which is
Okay,
decent.
target those. Mm.
And then it's up to Scoot to tell you whether or not. Well, I guess you could hit cast and he could ignore or use the saving throw, right, Scoot? So she can just target and hit cast. Because it's up to, I mean, otherwise you'd have to say which ones get it and which ones don't. Yeah, target the two, cast it. Sounded good.
Elf 2 resist failed.
Another high roll was needed to get past the magic resistance.
Elf 18
The
success.
attack penetrated it, the magic resistance. That's great. It's kind of a hard one to automate. You have to practice it.
Okay. Unconscious or blinded?
Oh, good. I was gonna say, what? There's one more step. Which one is it? Did they get the 1d4 blind, or did they get the 2d4 unconscious? You knock that guy out for, and then if he gets hit, they wake up. Correct? Okay, but
Do I have to?
it's still great because let him be unconscious. Excuse me? Yeah, just apply it. It will roll for you automatically. Yeah, it's part of the effect when you put it on him. It rolls the effect duration, if I remember correct. God.
Cillian bleeds out.
Okay, it's Eagle Eye's turn, yeah? So he wants to like wind up over here on the side of Dark Elf 15. But I'm going to have a, yeah, I don't know. Scoot, I'm going to need you to help move me. I really apologize. And can I go on his side more so that way I'm not on the bed? Yeah, I'm not on the bed. Perfect. So I want to let me clear my targets. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I will roll with my first sword. Yeah, this XPS is really hard, this touchpad thing. I have no mouse. I have a pencil and it works like ass. Okay, first
I like the
attack.
clover effect of your dice.
I miss. Ah, geez, two terrible rolls. That flip threw me off.
Don't you dare blame my flip, man.
No, it's in total admiration.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, it's okay.
That's why I took my time to put my armor on. Yes. I can penetrate this guy. Is Trial 2 down? Is he the one that was color sprayed?
That, yeah.
I will take out then. I will switch my target to Elf 18. And 18 will hit. And
Thump.
another measly damage roll.
Dude, 9 points?
Hit.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
a D8 and I roll a 3. Come on.
Yeah, but you did 9. That's like,
Well,
we
yeah, that's
missed
'cause
you
all
for
the
4
pluses.
rounds.
Yeah, that's a +5, but 13.
You're like a lawnmower.
Not yet. I don't have 2 attacks every round yet.
Yeah.
Who's in melee?
Well,
Who's in melee?
yeah, if I'm right, the elf that's passed out is on top of Vasilion. But Thoden can definitely work his way up there to try and staunch the bleeding. Yeah, absolutely, he would do that. Yeah, exactly, because the Thoden will absolutely do that.
I'm gonna cast Bless.
Lyric will attack with her short sword. +2.
Kawana, I think if we're engaged in melee, it won't work. But you and Lyric are not. Never
And
mind.
you.
And dead Thodan.
Is Thodan unconscious? Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't know why I can't roll initiative from the spell. That's weird. Where is the button again on this? I don't see it.
The cogwheel, babe.
That's the problem, is
To
the
the left.
cogwheel. Yeah, that's
It-
the
it
problem,
clicked there.
Scoot. Is the cogwheel.
It's there.
The
It's-
color is exactly. Yeah, it's
but
invisible.
there.
Yeah, that happened last time, dude. I was like, what cogwheel, and I couldn't see it. Yeah, I just rolled. It was a terrible initiative. I've been having really bad initiative lately with this guy. I don't know why. I'm supposed to be fat.
Did you say fat or fast?
Fast.
Fast.
Nice.
I heard the same thing I did. Thoden, yeah, Thoden. That's you, Matt.
Here, have a couple.
With the clover shamrock effect on your dice.
And Turlock is doing the same as last round with the +2 bastard sword against Drow. With a nice roll. Unfortunately, this is an even numbered or an odd numbered round, so I only get one attack. And the Cillian's 4 rounds left. Is about to die. Turlock though will attack with sword and does hit with that. Yes, he hit once again. And I guess next. Is that like an effective combat maneuver to have your sword thrust behind you, like the Drowls do? Wouldn't you want your sword like in front of you, like as? Seems like that'd be a better combat. Oh, he has a shield up. Okay, right, thrust it. Okay, because it seemed like I didn't see the shield. It was like it seems kind of odd. It would be like you'd want the sword in front of you and holding somebody at bay.
I wish you guys can see my screen. I have this entire game on an 8-inch display. All right, Thoden is gonna. I'll need your help moving him, but he's gonna like crawl or do whatever he can to not be conspicuous and bandage his wounds, and he has the herbalism and the healing skills to hopefully not have to. Skills. Healing in the tower. How do I do? Is it the cogwheel? Infamous cogwheel? I don't want this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm getting like the description and stuff. And thank you. Do I feel like I was successful?
Where the hell? Who's staunch?
Could,
Odin's way over there.
he dragged me up there. You're underneath Elf 2.
On my map.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was at the back of the room. There he is. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Good. I know that Thoden hasn't gained enough to be able to do anything, but could he read a scroll? Maybe done.
Okay, Lyric will attack Drow 18 with her short sword +2. Ah,
Oh
my.
no.
Okay.
It was either
Missing
18
pathetically
or a
because
2.
probably because she's kind of standing a little bit far away, actually. She swings in the air.
There we go. Only got a hit.
That
All
is
right.
Shamrock Delight. No, that's just my Lyric's name for him.
That's a miss, yeah. Nice. We did some damage this time.
Who am I targeting here? Who? Can I get you to apply the target to a Cillian? Because I can't target. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, hold on. Okay, let's. There we go. That's 1, 2. Yep, that looks. I'm going to charge in with my spear.
Bastard sword, as usual. We'll have a 9 that time. And the Cillian will lay prone.
Eagle Eye's going to keep tending to Cillian to make sure everything, all his bleeding is staunch as best as he possibly can, and dress his wounds and pack herbs in his holes and all that good stuff. And Eagle Eye's going to attack.
Wait. The Lyric's gonna move a little closer to this guy, get behind him, and swing her short sword.
Nice, Lyric.
Oh, yeah. Ah, fuck. I rolled a 1. Excellent.
That sounds like me. I'm going to. If I can get off a charge, I'd like to charge. Is Drow 2 asleep?
Unconscious.
I'm going to run up and I'm going to engage with Drow 18. So I'll move right there and then I'm going. roll an attack. Come on. Did it not hit? Did I miss? Yeah, I missed.
You're gonna attack of opportunity.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna swing. Yeah, I'm gonna swing.
Tarlock, get a roll too.
Come on. Yeah, could I get a rear attack?
Oh, somebody hit Lyric yet. Does
Would it
Tarlock
would
get
have
a?
hit if I roll? Hold on, Andy. Yeah, I rolled a 13. Would I get if I added 2 to that for rear? Would I have hit him? Wow, 15. I wouldn't have hit him. Wow. Lyric hit him.
Well, I guess I don't
Way to,
have to.
way to go, Lyric.
Oh, I'm guessing I was like 1
Woohoo!
point away from hitting him, huh?
That sort of backstabbing got him in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. That sounds fair.
Okay, cool.
If we
Well,
can
at least it
remember
works
it.
the right way then.
Yeah, look.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise it's kind of chaos. We don't do it.
Well, also
Eagle Eye says, "Stop rolling your wrist. It's too easy to block."
Mm.
Turlock. I guess as Drought Elf 2, is he prone? Then I'm going to bypass him. And I'm going to attack the standing guy instead. Drought Elf 15.
Yeah, nice +2 on his back.
And I will
Come on,
swing away.
lawnmower.
Thankfully that hit with the +2. But this is round 6, so it's an even round, so I do get 2 attacks. Another attack. Let's swing away. Drops it. Now,
Yay.
do we want to, or do we want to spare him to perhaps interrogate?
Uh,
We don't really, as far as I don't really know what we've accomplished. That's what we've been,
What do
except for playing some Drow.
Cavaliers think about torturing people?
Cavaliers.
Not up to torturing people, but should question him. But he is chaotic evil. That we can divulge some information from him, figure out who runs this place, what are they doing, what are their plots, what are their motives.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here? I've just kind of lost the thread a bit, to be honest. But
Okay.
let's bind him. gag him until he's ready to speak.
Even.
So let's disarm him, disrobe him, take off his armor, and let's bind him to maybe a bed. Who has rope and such? I have silk rope. Maybe another different room. Is there a master bedroom that we bypassed? Maybe we should take him outside. We shouldn't be inside.
Interesting thought.
If we take him outside, if it's the daylight, he has daylight sensitivity.
Yeah.
And
What
therefore,
exactly are we trying to ascertain from this guy?
well,
Just any information?
have we figured out what is the mystery of this place? Other than the
No.
drought.
I mean, we could. I say we just beat the shit out of him.
No,
Make
let's
him
not beat the
talk.
shit out of him. Let's. Well, I mean, if you
Torture
think
him.
that's gonna make him talk, but I
I
would like.
Yeah, I think it will make him talk. I think it'll make him talk. Either that or he's gonna like. I don't know, but we could probably ascertain some information beating the shit out of him. Well, they did fuck us up, a bit in
Sounds like a Kawana thing to do.
yeah, I mean we've been through some shit in here. One of our guys is dead, right? I mean,
Oh,
we
he's stabilized.
okay.
Cillian is
Yeah, we've lost
stabilized.
somebody already. Yeah.
-6. But he does need like a healing. He does need a healing cast on him to regain consciousness, and then he'll need a full day's rest before he can like do anything, memorize
Hmm.
spells or anything.
Okay.
Odin volunteers to kill him.
There you go.
No, I think we should, because what have we accomplished here? What do we know about this place, really? Do we know other than that we came
We
in here,
don't know
killed
much.
some beings,
Yeah, we don't know
killed some
much.
hobgoblins, killed some drow? I still don't know exactly what is the raison d'etre of this Decimort.
Hey, if you want to beat him up and get info, I think it will help our adventure. Odin just wants to kill him because he's all messed up. Eagle Eye is going to search the other two drow. Yeah, he'll actually search all three of them. Make sure that drow's got nothing on him. Look for hidden pockets in any of his stuff. And
Toxin of some sort.
tell Kawana about the ones that are coated and stuff and say, you might want to take these too.
If I may. Just a little bit of taste and spit. Try to see what type of poison we're talking about here.
That's nice. But I think we should either head back to that torture room where we can shut a door Or we should go around the corner to one of the bedrooms.
That sounds like a good idea. Oh my God. Laura, what is she doing? We have a cat throwing a give me an attention fit right now.
She's basically knocking over the bedside lamp.
Doing things.
I'm ignoring her.
Oh my God.
I would think that the place that we might get the most successful next 24 hours of rest would be the torture room.
Let's do it, man. Let's not wait around. Nobody got away, right?
No.
I say we
No,
just
we killed them
question
all.
this guy right here, right then. We just got done resting. We're not going to be able to rest for quite a while, at least 18 hours, correct?
Six hours, I think.
18 hours, right? That's how that works. It's like every 18. Can't
Well,
do it more
we
than
haven't
once.
finished our first 24, right? So once he rests 24, I can use the staff on myself and heal myself. I'll have spells again.
I always get confused.
Right.
I okay, I always get confused about that. We rested like what, an hour ago?
Oh no, we got
So
woken up. Remember, we didn't get through the. We got woken up on the third watch, so we didn't make it 24 hours. Yeah.
okay, because we were trying to wait for Thodan to be able to recover. I get that, but let's just say to get it clear in my own head, let's just say we're not waiting on Thodan. Let's just say that we all rested. We just rested a full 8 hours. How long before we get to rest again? Do we have to wait? Like I always thought it was like you have to go at least 18 more hours after that. You can't just keep. Yeah, but that's like so vague. That's what I get confused about, you know? Yeah, I mean, kind of. I mean, if I rested like at, 9 o'clock at night, I mean, technically, yeah, yeah. So once every 24 hours. Hmm. All right, so I was close, like once every 18 hours. Yeah, I was close. Yeah, I was close. Basically, once you wake up, you have to wait at least 15, 16, 16 hours. Okay, I was close. All right. All right. Yeah, right. Yeah, but I'm talking about rest, being able to like actually rest and get your spells back. You can't just keep spamming it, but once every day is too vague, right? For the mechanics of it. So I was just, yeah, yeah. It doesn't make sense. It's like one of those things where I think they kind of just They cleared it up in like later editions, but it's like, yeah, I think just going with only being right. Yeah. Once you wake up, the clock starts ticking to 16 hours from then is when you can do it again. That's the way that I'm gonna do it. That just makes it easy. Like if you just start saying whenever you wake up, just say 16 hours from now is when you can start or another like real rest to recover shit.
What is the Cillian's current? Has Thoden? Does somebody have some healing to at least get Cillian back up to like 1 hit point?
We still have to wait a bit.
Well, in the
So
meantime,
this guy
probably
looks at
doesn't speak anything
defiantly.
other than Undercommon or Drow Elven. Chances are he probably doesn't speak Common.
I certainly don't.
Yeah, Cillian's unconscious, and I don't even think Cillian could help in this situation because what does he have language wise? Probably nothing. And unless he speaks Elven or is it Elven or Elvish? Elven.
Either one.
Elvish. Oh, it's Elven. It's Elven in chat. In chat, it says Elven. Yeah. I thought it was Elvish, but it says Elven in chat. Elven Bishop. He speaks Elven Bishop. Probably not going to get much out of this guy. If he only speaks like Drow, Undercommon, Subterranean, Lingua.
Does he speak fist? I'm going to punch him right in the face as hard as I can, and I'm gonna say, "Where is your leader?" I'm gonna hit him again. I'm gonna wail on him, like right in the face several times. Hard. Yeah, well, I'm gonna hit him once and see what he does. Hard, like in the mouth. Again. Does it sound familiar to me? Does it sound from? Yeah, the language. Mm. Um,
Would Eagle Eye recognize it as Drow? Nothing other probably than just lore.
hmm
Cadence and rhythm.
It's bastardish.
Remember right, Drow have a very complicated sign language that they all understand, so I flip them off.
Guys, he's too He's too dangerous to be left alive, man. He's too dangerous to be left alive. And I have a feeling that we're just gonna beat this guy. I think they're more afraid of the Queen Mother than they are of us. You know what I mean?
Drow elf
So
males are like slaves, dude.
yeah, yeah. I don't have any other ideas beyond beating him in the face for information, but I can't understand anything, so a I'm at a loss for what to do. Let's say
Perhaps we could take him to town, and perhaps there's somebody that does understand his language and can extract any information once we get to somebody who can interrogate him in his own language.
do we really want to go all the way back to town to interrogate this
I
guy?
think we should just
I
slit
think
his
we
throat.
should, because we've pretty much exhausted this dungeon as far as I know.
No,
We
not
have
even
a second
close.
story and a basement.
Well,
Yeah.
but if we do, we yeah, we've exhausted. Ascillion is exhausted. Ascillion's fallen. He needs rest and recuperation. So I think we should head back to town, let Ascillion rest up, regain his spells and his strength and such. And in the meantime, we may be able to find somebody that can interrogate this drow prisoner, and we might be able to ascertain what's going on here and then prepare for our return trip.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I didn't really want to. We just woke up in here. I didn't really want to bell. I wanted to keep going with it, but
I know I do. There's a part of me that wants to too, but there's a part of me that says it might be wise if we can get some information from this gentleman.
I have a
And
feeling we're not going to gain shit. But if you want to
well,
go,
we could
I
use
have.
him as ransom if somebody wants him back. Probably not their chaotic evil society, but me, Turlock, not me, but Turlock is of the opinion that this is a prisoner of war. We should treat our prisoner of war in as just and noble fashion as possible. And we could probably, well, see, you're just, yeah. See, I'm going to vote. Turlock's going to vote anti that because it's just not.
That's how you do it. You exit
Yeah,
for anti.
that's my anti saltier. My saltier vote.
Check for kill and X for interrogate.
Well, I had one other vote with me. How do we get 5 votes, and there's only 4 players?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, at least the DM was with me, but you guys want to access guy. I
The
admit
reason why I understand, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I just also think it's not going to lead to
it's
anything,
not a
and I
good
would
idea.
rather.
It's an awful idea.
I don't think we're going to gain anything from this guy bringing him back to town. The only thing I could see the advantage of going there is resting up. But,
If we had taken the female, I think we could have learned a lot more.
yeah,
Well,
we're
because
not
there's
going to gain shit.
weaknesses and such like that. This guy might be
This
just
guy's probably going to suicide, like swallow some poison for, before he talks.
well,
We were just in that we got 6 more hours until Thodan can start to move around again. Let me see. Okay, I have 1 cure light wounds
I don't have any healing.
and a heat metal and a dispel magic. Yeah, I don't have much spells, unfortunately. And I just rested. I should have more. When do I level up? Jesus.
if you guys want to kill him, then that's the vote of the party.
Yeah, I mean,
Not enough. I've been at 5th level forever. I've been at 5th level forever. But it's going to take a lot of time and money to train to our next level. So.
yeah, I mean, we definitely need to level up. Like I'm starting to get stagnant on the spell situation. I don't have very much. I'm pretty hurt too. No, no. I am. Who needs? I have one cure light wounds. What's the healing situation looking like? Speak up, or I'm gonna cast it on myself.
Well, Thodan's really wounded.
Well, you can't use it on Thoden though for 6 more hours.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
You just waste it. So
Lyric is down 9. Let's see, she's down 9.
the biggest problem, we have 6 people and 2 of us are useless.
17. Yeah, that's true.
How many are you down?
I have 17 hit points still. Out of
Okay,
26.
I'm gonna save it for now. I'm gonna save it until we really, really need it. We're just gonna let's just wait around here a bit and try to regain our wits a bit. I'm gonna is this guy tied up? I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should go to the torture room.
Okay. I'm gonna. You mean go there and hold up?
Yes.
I don't even
If we're
want to
gonna
parade this guy.
if
Yeah, I
we're
don't
gonna
even
hold
want to.
up, we should hold up in the torture room because the bedrooms are too obvious, and like we all won't kind of fit in one room. 6
I
plus 1
agree.
is 7. So the torture room is where we should go if we're going to stay here. If we're going to head
I'm
back, we
gonna.
should head back. We should
Okay.
take all these short swords and daggers to all those prison cells.
Okay, to the torture room. Sounds like a pleasant resting place.
I'm gonna off this guy.
You throw him in the
I'm
Iron
gonna.
Maiden in the torture room.
I'm literally gonna go behind him when he's looking defiantly. I'm gonna step behind him and I'm gonna put the spear into the back of his neck, execution style.
We could just put
They're
him in the
too
Iron
dangerous,
Maiden.
man. It's not. I'm not being ridiculous. Like literally, they're drow. They're not. They're not gonna talk, especially male drow.
How the hell did they get in here? I don't remember. Didn't they?
They broke down the door,
Oh.
and I blew my hold person spell. I blew my best spell. Totally fizzled out. 3 of them came through the door. 4 of them, right? No,
So
3.
Quan is angry.
Yeah, he's angry because we just woke up. I had just gotten done meditating, and then these assholes, we didn't even get a moment of peace.
Yeah, let's go to the torture room. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
The torture
Yep.
room. He's dead now. I want to cut his throat.
At this point, we need to rest. We need to get Thoden some healing spells because Asili needs to be revived. Not to
Yep.
draw attention.
We're working on it, dude. We're working on it. Nothing's gonna happen until at least 6 more hours.
You think, but in that 6 hours, should we be inside or should we take it outside? Fresh air, kind of rest and recuperate.
I don't have a problem going outside. I mean, dungeon's not
Town.
gonna stop. They could try to fortify fortify
Simply,
the.
well, if they are, it doesn't matter where if we stay inside or not. We haven't been into their what is it, the second level of the basement yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's rest and recuperate outside.
Sounds good. Let's do that. Um, Yeah, so we'll make our way outside.
Okay, are we carrying it, Cillian?
Yeah, I'm gonna help carry us in.
Literally walk out the door and go straight to the door that's south of us to go out. Well, that sucks.
We don't have any keys.
Okay, so the door is completely shut. Yeah, it's got that magic up again, man. I dispel magic last time outside to open this thing. Yeah, because we came through this one right here.
We actually got both doors open last time. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, well, I'm trying to open them and they're not opening. So I suppose I could cast it again and see if it even works.
But then we have to get back inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Cast it again to get back inside.
I would have to rest. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta step into the restroom really quick. Yeah, so do I see anything different about the door than the last time that I was here? It's just held steady, like held steady. Okay. Well, I say we make our way to the torture chamber and hold up there for now.
Okay,
Yay? Yeah,
sure.
I don't remember which way it is though. Thodan, you can
Well,
guide me.
yeah. Go. You want to. So you want to go into the door. It's not really a door, but you should be able to just like go into the first spider room, then go into the ballroom and go south. Oh, no, I can't see because I can't resize this effing map. Okay. That's great.
Here, I'll try to find it. Oh, you found it. Okay.
I knew it was over here somewhere.
Yeah, you got it, man.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Get ready to go. We're on a
Okay. Long day today. Oh, cool. Yeah, we have a probably the worst micromanager, obnoxious, annoying senior developer guy like I've ever worked with in my entire time doing this job. And I've worked with some assholes, but this guy is just like next level. Yeah, next level, like annoying. Just, it just every single thing this guy is doing is counterproductive. Like I just can't even. And we get we're on this new release schedule that is we do a release every month, which in and of itself is just fucking stupid. Yeah, that's just dumb. Like you can't we're doing a uh massive conversion. Um and shit like that takes time, especially on a product that's 15 years old when you're having to rewrite everything from scratch, right? So putting like monthly deadline. You know what a monthly deadline means too, right? It means that we have 2 weeks of it means that we have 2 weeks of development time, 1 week of QA, and then the release week. So really it's like 2 week. It's just fucking stupid, dude. The guy's an idiot. Everyone hates him. Every single guy hates him, but upper management loves him. Yeah. It's stupid is what it is, dude. Like this team already did a lot of work before and like probably more than most teams at Yardi. And this guy's just terrible. He's just awful. Like yeah. It really sucks because Yardi is a great place to work, but this guy is just making it miserable for so many people. Um yeah,
that
no,
sucks, dude.
anyways, barely keep my head above water constantly. I get paid good money, but it's like, and I have managed to stay in front of my work always. I've never missed a deadline. Um, but I don't want to run like that always. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to do that always. No, nobody should have to do that always, you know? So we'll see how it pans out.
The last 5 years of my work life, I don't even see my work coworkers. So I work at home and I don't
Yeah, I
deal with
work at home too.
deal with my work, my company on a personal basis at all. Everything's online here at home. So
Yeah, I'm the same way.
well, that's good. That would be fun. But
Mm. Yardi's like that. It's
You
very,
yeah,
say you
it's,
won, Scoot? Oh man.
nice, dude.
I'm,
Patty.
Yeah, I love brisket. Yeah, Yardi is like that. Yardi is it's a very family-like company. It's voted one of the best places to work. And frankly, it is a really nice place to work. Our CEO and the founder is awesome, a great guy. It's just this guy, Manish, this Indian programmer. He's the most obnoxious microman. I don't have to deal with him directly, but I get the
Check.
inadvertently affected by his decisions, you know, because they go down on my boss, and then my boss gets all nervous and freaked out, and then it trickles down to us. But
Yeah.
I work from home, and but I've met the guy in person, and I knew within the first 30 seconds of meeting the guy exactly what type of guy he was. And like when we were having a meeting, because I went up there to meet him, right, in Santa Cruz,
Okay.
Santa Barbara, and
Home of the vampires.
yeah, exactly. And I went up there to meet him.
At
Yeah,
the pier.
I went up there to meet him, and
The cliff, sorry.
we were having a meeting in the office, and he comes in and he just straight up interrupts everybody in the room, and everybody was kissing his ass. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he comes in when we're in the middle of talking, he starts writing on the whiteboard, and like we're not even there, and just fucking completely interrupts everybody and cuts them off, and is like, so da 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 da. It's like, motherfucker, did you just see that we were having a meeting and we were like actually talking right now? Like, and he didn't do that just once. He did that 4 times. Like he would go. He was going. I watched him go into everybody's cubicle and everybody's office and just interrupt everybody and just crawl up everybody's ass. And the way that everybody was acting too. They were acting like they were like kissing his ass, you know, like brown, like total brown nosing him, and like I could just see this like the fear in people's face, and I'm not afraid of anyone, dude. I'll tell you to go fuck yourself. Like, and my boss knows that too, so he usually keeps me away from people like that. But I could just see, dude, that everybody was like afraid, and I'm like, fuck this little twerp, dude. You know, like I just knew, I knew it was gonna be a problem. The fucked up thing is that we used to be under Kevin Yardy, the owner, Annette Yardy is the owner and founder. He's a programmer. We used to be under his son, Kevin, and Kevin was cool as hell. And it's just we just recently in the last year got folded under this Annette guy, and he's just a fucking disaster, dude. He doesn't understand the product. He thinks it's like a single page web application. It's one of the biggest, most complicated apps at Yardi, and the guy doesn't know anything about it. He thinks it's like a web page. It's like, dude, he's like, why not just port it? And it's like, we're talking like 3 million lines of code, dude. Do you even know what you're talking about? Oh, you don't. So yeah, so if I get in a bad mood every once in a while, you have to excuse it, because it's just like I get 2 steps ahead, 3 steps back.
I've heard about it quite a few times from you.
Yeah, it's just fucking. I mean, like I got a bunch of shit done today, and I thought I was ahead, and then I look at it, and I get like like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. You know?
Yeah.
I don't like that, because I like to be done, like ahead. You know? And it's just like, I sure as shit work hard enough to be ahead. You know? And it's like I learned recently, just play stupid. Just drag your ass. It's not even worth doing extra work, because as soon as they find out you're done with some shit, they just give more work to the guy that's actually good at their job, you know? So it's like, yeah, I don't know what I need to do. Hopefully shit changes. I've been there 10 years, and it's a great company, but I can't handle this guy, dude.
I've been with my company 11 years, but I work at home, but I don't have to deal with anybody. I never see anybody from work. I never have to deal with anybody. It's just like,
yeah, I mean, I work from home too, dude. I'm 100% work from home, but I mean, you know, I still got to communicate
Interact with people.
You know, the
I
team.
do, but the only communications I really do is my I was gonna say Ausbildungen, my evaluations. I always get more evaluations. That's basically it. It's just that's me. I kind of miss having coworkers that I can hang out with, like back in the day.
Yeah, I feel you. I get that too.
You know, I kind of miss that, but nowadays it's like the last half a decade now. It's been like I'm isolated at home. I don't hang out with coworkers anymore. So.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way, dude. I get it, and like there's times I get bored of shit, but
let's get back into it. We're all back now.
Let's get back to the game, yeah.
So, you guys are holed up in this room. You see the same things that you saw.
Why did we come into this room? This is like a charnel house. This is like most.
Someone want to explain to Andy what happened at the door?
No, I do know, but this is like not exactly
Comfort?
place.
Comfort in?
It's kind of disturbing in a way.
Who gets the chair? Who's going to
Yeah,
sleep
exactly.
in the Iron Maiden?
So none of the bedrooms could fit 6 people. And this is the only space that can, keep 6 people, and perhaps everybody in the building doesn't know about this room. I'm sure the higher ups do, but I felt it was the safest place for us to hide out in.
And that's how you were in here. And you do notice that in that corner is a book on the pedestal. A leather-bound book opened up to looks to be an anatomy.
Well, Lyric wants to check it out.
Lyric, looking at it, you see that it you can't understand the language, but from the diagrams and the pictures, it's definitely a book on how to torture people. There's diagrams of pressure points, diagrams of where to cut people, some diagrams of how to use the devices in the room. There's
Malleus Maleficarum, Hammer of the Witches, written by 2 Dominican monks.
So it's a book on torture.
Thanks, Andy.
Lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely. Yes.
A little historical knowledge. There was actually a book like that. It was the Malleus Maleficarum.
Is it bound with skin by any chance?
Well, it is leather, a leather-like material, so
that's true. Yeah.
So it would be a skin. Yes, technically. Yep.
All right. Well.
Beyond that, it's all the implements in here are definitely designed towards inflicting pain and suffering upon anybody who found themselves unwittingly in here. There's nothing in here for comfort or joy or pleasure, unless you are a sadist.
Yeah.
If you're a sadist, this is like a freaking Toys R Us for you.
God, I miss Toys R Us, man. So much fun when you're a kid, getting those little, like, the Nintendo slip, you know?
Yep, the slips, that's right. So what are you guys going to do?
It's like the best shit ever.
Lyric, you do have a little bit of knowledge now on torturing people. Would you care to see if one of your party members would allow you to practice?
No, Lyric's not. She's not evil like that.
neither is Kwana, but I mean he's a he's pragmatic, so
Lyric just well, she has the knowledge and she'll use it if she feels she needs to someday.
So are you taking the book?
No.
The book is also some of the pages, there's definitely like blood smears on them, as if it's a working copy. So what is your plan now that you're in this room?
Well, lay down on the cold stone floor. Rest.
You're quite bored.
Can we barricade the door or piton the door again?
Well, it's a door that slides, so
Is it like a pocket door where it slides into the wall,
yep,
or is it like?
pocket door.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you could hear me before.
Maybe not, because last thing I heard you ask was about the Toys R Us thing.
Yeah, I was
Good.
saying that, like Thodan or Matt was saying, barricade, try to get some blankets. Some of us have them in our packs. Try to get kind of as comfortable as possible, kind of post up against the far wall after we barricaded it, so there's space between us and the door. And try to hang out here for like, 18, 20 hours. Kind of trying to recover.
I'm just curious how you plan to barricade the door.
It's a pocket door.
What's a pocket door mean?
A door slides into the wall, slides within the wall.
I'm gonna try to jam it. When the door is closed, it's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre door, right? Like the metal door that slides to the side. Yeah, like a meat locker door. Yeah. I'm gonna try to jam one of the pitons in there to at least get it to be. I'm not gonna do it to where I can't unstuck it, without some work. But I'm definitely gonna try to jam it.
Why don't you toss me an intelligence? Coward. That doesn't matter.
Well, he's not. It's not that he's not intelligent. He's got a 12 intelligence, but he's
No, I
much
mean, it's not
wiser.
going to matter if you make it.
Public or private?
I should have rolled that in the tower. I critically failed. My rolls.
You're
for the
looking at
last,
it and you're
like,
like, you can't figure out a way that
Yeah,
you would
figure out how
jam
to
this.
do it. Yeah.
It's like there's like, it's almost seamless, and it's like, and the way that it works, you remember, is it pushes into the room and then slides. So it's like you're not really you can't come up with a way to jam it. Oh, shut.
It pushes into the room, which means that it's kind of mechanical. It's got to have like a track. I don't know. Someone else want to look at this thing? I hold the pitons out, look at it, have like this dumbfounded look, and then I look over at Thodan.
Thodan, with all of his dwarven craftsmanship experience, will come over and take a
Thodan
look.
will hobble over there slowly, kind of dragging his ass. After about 10 minutes, Thodan finally makes it over to there.
Yeah. And 5 people have come in the room by then. Yeah, so he'll look around and like, how can we jam it? Can we wedge something underneath it so it won't slide? If it's a heavy stone door, if you can at one end just lift it up a little bit. If it slides into the wall, if you go to the end that's furthest away from where it goes into the wall, if you prop that end up, it's just going to dig into the ground versus slide.
Thodan,
Nah.
you figured that's about your best guess, so
Yeah,
tell
he's pretty dumb, though.
you tell Kawana what to do.
Yeah, and I'll take the advice and do it.
Kawana executes flawlessly, as if a master craftsman in pinging doors shut.
I just never seen anything mechanical like that in a door.
Nope.
I'm used to skin doors,
Yeah.
Hide doors.
Yeah.
Not hidden doors, hide doors.
Absolutely. That thing is like quality dwarf or elven craftsmanship. So basically it's a stone door, but on a track that you push in and then slide to the left.
Yeah. To the right.
Okay.
Well, to the left from your side.
Yeah.
If you're outside of
I
it, it would
understand.
slide to the right. No, to the left.
The
Yeah,
right.
left. Yeah. So if it slides south. Okay. Well, the good news is I've already done all of our rolls, so I know exactly what's going to happen over the course of the next time that we're sitting here, and in order to not delay the excitement of the next section of what is to happen, we'll just get started right now. In fact, it is completely and totally uneventful. The boredom, Kawana, is like you're in this like room of stone and like just hearing your fellow people breathing is just starting to get under your skin. It's like, and then just the sadistic nature of this room. It's like it goes against almost all of Matt, you're like it's crushing a water bottle or something, but it's super loud.
I can't believe this picks up so well.
It picks up everything really good.
I'm so sorry.
The nature of this room is just abhorrent to all of you. But in here you must wait and you must rest and you must hope that recovery comes swiftly and that the enemies stagnate. And indeed, that is what happens. And though you almost kill yourselves out of sheer boredom, you manage to overcome those thoughts. And several watches pass and nothing happens and a new day has dawned.
Yeah, that's great, actually.
And everybody will get their just desserts. Bear with me a minute here. Rest. You guys all got that long rest. It has been... I'm going to just rule that everybody is good. People all can be healed.
Was Thoden able to get his spells back?
Yes, you may now.
Right. He would like to use the staff on Cilia.
Everybody get their amount of hit points back.
You get 3. 2.
Why
Well,
3?
could Thoden tend to people?
No. Well, actually, Thodan could have, but I wouldn't consider this comfortable.
Okay.
So I will give 2. There you go.
Thoden wants to use... I thank you, Scoot. Thoden wants to use the staff. I can't freaking scroll to get it.
Thodan wants to use his staff. I keep looking for your character sheet. Inventory.
Staff of Curing. There it is. So he wants to use it on Cillian, and he wants to use it on himself. 3d6 plus 3.
Where is this staff of curing at?
And it's under weapons in my inventory.
I got the search, which is nice. Next, can cure disease, cure blindness, cure wounds. 3 dice 6 plus 3. Wow. He's during a 24-hour period. It can be used once per day on any person, and no function may be employed more than twice per day. It only functions 8 times during a 24-hour period and can be recharged. Can we have that in your actions thing? Fuck.
I don't think it's in my actions.
Probably not. Alright, I've got DM notes on it. That's good enough. Okay, so you're going to use it on yourself and Asilion, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Bear with me a second here, Matt. I thought I had built this thing, but I guess I really didn't.
Yeah, so I can't remember when I casted a spell magic, I cast it at the statue itself.
You
My
did.
guess is that it was probably on a time limit. In fact, I think it even says something to that effect. I forgot I added this to 2E. They didn't have it to send to chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just added that.
No, I added it a long time ago. They made it official, part of 5e. They used to have a mod. The mod stopped working, and then they did
Yep.
it officially for 5e. And
Yep.
then I
Sharing
was
is
like, I
caring.
want that.
And yep.
Yeah, sharing is caring broke and
Yep.
or used it for an implementation, and then 5e did it officially, and then I was like, you know what? I want this in 2e. So I looked at their official.
So Matt, your spells are on that staff now.
You got to be careful with dispel magic because it can actually destroy potions and
Yes, it can.
remove spells and spell-like effects. Yeah, it's a powerful spell, but it needs to be. You need to be surgical with it.
So, oh man.
You can disrupt casting with it. That's fucking hilarious.
Wait, what? Oh, that's wrong. There it is. Wrong spell. There you go, Matt. Can you see it on the item itself under powers?
I do. How do I cast? Ooh, it just went away. How do I cast it?
You click the
And the
cogwheel that you
cure one
cannot
is-
see.
Okay.
The cogwheel is the same color as the highlighting of that thing. Yeah. This is
The heal went away. You can see
Yeah.
cure blindness, cure disease, and cure insanity.
close it and open it again. I put the wrong cure on there. Or switch tabs on it. You should see a cure
Here it is.
critical wounds on there.
So just click on that fate gear that's there.
Yeah.
I've got Assyrian targeted, and so I click heal.
Yep.
Try to.
Didn't work. I just rolled
No,
3
it's
die
not.
8.
It's not rolling.
Let me see if I can make it happen. No, I can't either for some reason.
It's pretty darn good. Plus 3.
3 is 18.
So Assyrian's
18
in pretty
to
good shape.
Assylion.
100%.
That's exactly how many wounds he has.
18.
Perfect.
And then on yourself, though, Dan.
I'm not going to target myself. I'm just going to roll it. Oh, jeez. Come on.
7.
Why is it 3? Is it 3 die 8?
Yeah.
Kill?
Yeah.
And this is the staff of healing?
Yeah. Staff of curing.
Staff of curing.
Now that portion of it cannot be used again today for 24
That's
hours.
powerful.
Yeah, it's done. It kind of farted on.
Farted on yourself, man. Damn.
Thodan, you hurt?
Yeah, I can do some cure lights on myself.
You want me to cast Cure Light on you?
No, you have a tendency to stay upright longer than I do. So let me use my spells first.
Okay, let me know. So we have a lot of backlog experience, Scoot.
You do.
We need to look into that, guys. You know what we need to do? In all seriousness, we have so much shit spread across like all over the place. I would almost say that we make a journey back to the keep and get our affairs in order. Try to downsize our fortunes, get organized, try to, maybe seek out really nice equipment. Get all our affairs in order, maybe buy like an armed transport to like get our gold, and our currency from one place to the other. And level up, obviously. Train. I feel like we just have shit spread off all of it. It's like we need to like consolidate and organize. Jesus. 2 1s.
Here we go, man. I'm putting a different one.
That's
into
what I
your
rolled the
inventory.
last time I did Cure Light Wounds. I've been rolling like that for like a week now.
There we go. All right, and where's that other staff of curing? get rid of that one.
You can tell that the last hit Thoden took really did mess him up because he's lost some connection there with his deity. Because man, there's a lot of ones happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little concussed maybe.
Here's a little bit going
Fine
on
deity
here.
is not exactly of a lawful or a good stance, is he?
I think my deity's pretty hot.
Hot, but not
Hot. In true
perhaps
Hawkmaster style, H-A-W-T.
perhaps a deity that the majority of the
Exactly.
populace would find worshipable.
Yeah, I think the majority of the population
And
might not like your behavior, Mr. Cavalier. Oh, okay.
So what are you guys doing?
Huh.
You guys can all recover your spells and all of that fun stuff too.
Yes, Cillian Anath has memorized his spells.
And those are? I guess I could just look.
Charm Person and Spider Climb for first level, and Melf's Acid Arrow for second level. So one offensive, one kind of Spider Climb, I don't know, and then Charm Person, which who knows if that'll work on, probably not on Drow because they're magic resistance, but
You would know they wouldn't work on Drow because of them being elves, and you being an elf, that would innately be known to you.
maybe I should memorize something else other than Charm Person then. Cantrip, no, affect normal fires. That's kind of there's lots of spells that just seem kind of cool, but sleep won't work on them.
Fool's Gold, you should do that one.
Fool's Gold? No. I don't have Fool's Gold.
Yeah, you do.
Protection
You have
I'll
Fool's
take
Gold.
protection from evil. That's what I'll take. A defensive type.
Get rid of Melf's Acid Arrow and take Fool's Gold. That's a better choice.
No, I'm gonna take Melf's Acid Arrow. I need at least one offensive spell.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Protection from evil and Spider Climb for the others.
So Thoden's got his regular armory of 4 Cure Lights. He's got 4 Cure Lights. He's got Bless, and then he's got Chant and Hold Person.
Chant was pretty badass.
Chant worked out really well.
This is
Lyric?
kind of
Not
the strange thing about 2E is that Specialty Priest, because of wisdom bonuses, so much more spells than Specialist Wizards. Because of that wisdom bonus. If they get the wisdom bonus, they get so much more spells.
Lyric, your spells?
I'm looking right now. I'm gonna keep for level 2. I'm keeping invisibility and silence 15-foot radius.
Nice.
I'm not changing any of my loadout at all.
Okay.
Level 1, I'll
What is that
memorize 2
noise?
color sprays and 1 shield.
Sorry, you can hear everything. I'm fidgeting.
You sound like you were playing the drums.
I was playing my thighs. Slapping my legs.
Oh,
When
funny.
one has ADHD, you have to find ways to, let the energy out.
Yep.
You put like a pillow on your thighs and drum.
I'm trying to read spell magic and understand how this thing works. It's pretty complicated.
Here's the big question: up or down?
I am up, down, touch the ground. It brings me in the mood.
Yeah, when you're gonna go into combat. Hold on, babe. I need to read something really quick. This is so confusing. The dispel magic. base chance for succeeding to the spell is 11 or higher. If the caster is higher level than the creator of the effect, and the difference is subtracted from his base. The difference is subtracted from this base number. So for each level difference, you subtract that difference from the base, okay? And then you add it if the item is, but that's the thing, is like it's so vague. How do you know what the level of the item is? Or who created it, you know what I mean? The level of who created it.
Well, that's where DM Fiat comes in. Figure a powerful item,
Yeah.
like something
I bet
that's
yeah.
like creating magical items requires a specific of like a level like 10 or higher, or 9 or higher, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have that as part of it.
You could use that as a baseline and then go
Yeah.
11.
Yep.
And then if the wizard was level 8,
Yep.
you could say like, okay, then the base is going to be 13. So because you would add 2
Yep.
because of the level difference.
So, y'all good to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you opening the door to exit this room? Is that a yes I heard?
I assume that Kawana was opening the door. Kawana seems to be our main.
The guide.
I'm not opening the door. I'm not gonna. I'm a little bit banged up.
Then Turlock will volunteer and open the door.
As you slide the door open, you can hear it echo through the room because the area outside of there is absolutely dead quiet.
I should be expected. We weren't expecting any visitors, so let us sally forth. This is the first level, right?
Ground floor.
Yeah, and should we go to the second floor or to the basement? Probably second floor. Then we know that is cleared, and the basement might be the ultimate level, so to speak.
Yeah.
Being that they're drow, they may have access to the underground, underdark from there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's check out the second floor first. Make sure that everything's about the mansion is cleared. Then we can make our ways down to the cellar, and then see if they do have indeed, I suspect, maybe an entrance to the underdark.
Yeah, definitely. We'll just use Turlock.
Yeah. Turlock, you can go ahead and walk the party where you're going.
Okay, so I'm going to be the point.
You're the point.
We're going. Is this the stairwell to the second level?
It is.
Yes.
That leads
Yes.
up.
And is this the way up right here? I assume it is.
There are bodies littered throughout this whole area from what you have
is
slain.
the south or is it the east? Is the ascent?
Goes up like this.
Okay. Thank you. Let us ascend the stairs.
Okay.
Next level.
Okay. Bear with me. Hello.
Going to bed.
Give me a minute, guys. My wife just got home. You step up into this area, and the area is pitch black.
I think you died, Scoot.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. Yes. Now we
You
can.
you step up the stairs into this area, and the area is pitch black. Not a light in the area at all.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Do I have a torch?
Hold on a second. Why in the hell did...
I have an oil lamp.
What the hell?
I have an oil lamp flask. Why don't I have my oil lamp? Oh, I have an oil lamp with 3 flasks. We're going to need to light something here.
I think Lyric has a lantern. Hang on.
Yeah, I have 3 flasks of oil.
Lyric has some cool items.
I have a lamp. The remarkable lantern.
Yeah, light that thing up.
I also have a hooded lantern. Remarkable. Okay, Lyric would like to light up the remarkable lantern.
Okay.
Remarkable lantern.
The Lantern of Sanctity.
Yes. I had identified it. As the
That's
lantern
really
of
cool.
sanctity.
Yep. Lyric, where are you on this map? Here we are. Boom. There you go.
Who's lit then?
Lyric's holding it, I guess.
Then Lyric should be the figure that moves through the area as we explore. So it looks like we have something to the north, but I think that's should be masked, but not.
It's weird. What the fudge? That shouldn't be. That's fucking. What the hell?
Peeking there, but we'll ignore that.
I see the problem.
Heap of that could be skulls, like a mountain of skulls.
There. I had something too close. Well, they're nothing now because they're gone.
No, they're still. I still see them. Ignore it. Pretend I don't see it. So do you want to move Lyric around?
I
point because you have the light source.
Yeah, I moved ahead of you there.
As you step into this area, the ground, the floor of this area is solid slabs of stone that have been etched at the seams with an intricate pattern. And in each corner of the pieces of the stone, you can clearly make out a spider in a web etched into the ground as well.
This seems to be a theme.
There's like no disguising what inhabits this mansion. And it makes sense now why there were no windows.
Why is that?
For its inhabitants are the drow. This is
I see.
clearly... And the ground, the flooring is a purplish hue as well. From here you can see a door to your east, a passageway to your west, and a long, wide hallway to the south. The light reflecting from your lantern makes it appear that there are doors on the western side of the hall that's to the south.
Hmm.
The room has a scent of an exotic smell that you can't quite place. It's quite fragrant, though.
Incense? Incense, kind of like incense or lavender or something.
Does it smell flowery?
It doesn't quite smell like what you would expect flowery to smell like, but it's not a displeasing smell. It's nothing that you've ever smelled before. It smells natural, though.
Plant of some type. Okay. I asked the party, shall we go east or south? There's some doors down there.
Well, I think we should go. The closest is, it looks like, east, right? Through that door.
East, yeah, the
Maybe
east
check that door.
looks like a double door.
Yeah, I say we let's go take a listen at that door. I'm gonna walk up, but I'm paying close attention to the floor. If I'm basically, I don't want to, scour the floor. I'm just like, I'm watching where I'm stepping. And I'm gonna walk over to those double doors and I'm gonna just listen at the doors.
You hear nothing.
And then when I'm over here, I'm gonna glance to my right into the dark. Do I see anything? Do I sense anything in the darkness ahead?
You do not.
Okay, I'm gonna just like viewing my surroundings. I'm gonna go in with the light with Lyric and like move with Lyric. I'm gonna take another I'm gonna step down about another 25 feet, 25 paces to the south of my position.
You see
Lots of
multiple doors. Yes.
Nice.
3 on the west side and 1 double door on the right.
There's an alcove over here. I think it should be checked out.
I'll backtrack with Lyric and
So we're
and
splitting the
Seems to be
party?
going a little further. There is an alcove over here. Let's check out this west alcove.
No, we're communicating. I'll backtrack with Lyric and
Okay.
see what's what.
This alcove to the northern side, you can see many bottles on a rack. Turlock.
It's Justin Wilson time.
How far back
Drink
does that
for
go?
this adventure, any kind of wine you like.
That doesn't look good over there, man.
It does. It looks perfect.
Yeah, there are many bottles in there on a rack. It looks as if it's a wine collection. Very odd place for a wine collection, but who knows what this
I know.
may
Why
be.
is it in this? Why is it in the upstairs, not the cellar?
But
It's got
why? What I'm curious is, what are those down there at the end? Is that statues?
any labels that I would recognize?
No. Not at all.
Because the pearl phrase, you have
They have a link to the Underdark. They have a
No,
connection down there with
they're-
wine dealers down in the Underdark.
How do they grow wine in the Underdark? It's like mushroom wine.
No?
I'm curious. I want to take a sip.
So Turlock is sitting there, gonna start drinking some wine.
And Asilian's gonna join. Asilian's also a vino aficionado.
As you look into this room ahead of you, Koana, it is a very ghastly room. All along the wall on the southern side, you can see are statues of hooded figures lined up as far as you can see. In the center of the room, you see what appears to be a hooded figure on a pedestal with a scythe in its hand, facing to the northeast.
Yeah, I've seen this guy before.
These are smaller,
entrance.
though, than the ones that you saw at the entrance. These are just actual realistic sized for a humanoid.
I'm gonna beckon Lyric up to the threshold right here and actually step into the room.
Lyric cautions Kawana and says, "What if they come to life?"
I'm gonna step into the room, just within the light.
Dead quiet.
Oh, that's a much bigger room than I expected.
The room, you can sense that it's quite open. But as the light shines into the room, you can see that the reaches of the entirety of the room are out of visibility, even with a lantern. You do see that these figures with the scythes are all looking towards another, what appears to be maybe an altar of some sort with 4 benches around it. Along the walls, on the west side of the room, are shielded and armored statues, and on the east side are armored statues with swords.
Lots of statues in here. Lots.
All of them seem to be looking at this focal point in the center, which is a 3 or 4 tiered pedestal, large enough for one person to sit on top, or maybe a body be laying across. Your gut instinct tells you this is not good.
Yeah, nothing's been good here. I mean, I've had the same ugly feeling.
Since you guys started on the trail up to this place.
Yeah, let's take a better look at this. I'm gonna beckon Lyric up. I wanna look at what this thing is, because I can't really see it well in the dark. Okay, so it's some type of altar gazebo. Is it more like a gazebo?
Nope.
Or is it altar?
4 tier.
What's in the center of it? Is that a bloody... What's that bloody shit and the mark on the center of it?
It looks as if it's some type of sigil. Nothing that looks familiar to you. But that it has skulls and spiders and more skulls on it definitely reveals its nature to you, that it's definitely something of evil intent.
So, scanning the room.
Turlock, you're drinking the wine?
Asilian and Turlock are going to sample some of the bottles here. Ascertain exactly what the drow are capable of hinting.
So you're taste testing the wine.
Yes, we're taste testing the wine.
Give me a Constitution check.
Today is the last
save.
day that I
Give me a Constitution save.
Let my taste buds enjoy.
Give me a Constitution save.
In the tower?
Both of you, yes.
Asilian not so high.
Vasilian takes a sip of the wine. It has a very, how can I say, a very musky taste to it. Very much a fungal taste to it. Very, very rich and deeply earthen flavor. Turlock, on the other hand, you take a sip of it. And it just, from what you coming from kind of a aristocracy upbringing, immediately you're like, you sip it, you swallow it, and you're just like, just trash.
Right. Very well. So I assume one must have been brought up in the Underdark to us.
Oh, why did that
Appreciate
expire on you, Lyric?
The nuances of an Underdark wine.
That should not have expired, Lyric. That never goes out.
Oh, just click on it again.
I dropped the effect on you, and I'm going to change the duration
Okay, thank you.
to that. There we go. All right. Okay. Vasilian, you didn't really value the wine either. But you appreciated it probably more than Turlock did.
Doors all over the place.
There are tons of doors.
Very well. We've sampled the wines, and it seems palatable, if not.
Corner in the room,
Very
you see
polite.
you see a door, double door to the northeast of you. Lyric.
I am going
Go
to
ahead.
step over this thing.
You're gonna walk
Yeah.
across it.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
How tall is it? Is it, I mean, how far off the ground are you talking?
About 4 feet tops.
I didn't hear you. How tall? How tall?
4 foot tops.
Okay. That's pretty tall, it's pretty tall. I would have to jump up. Okay. The double door. I guess I'll take a step over to the double door and have a listen since I'm playing scout.
As you step over to the double door and you have a listen, it sounds you can hear what sounds to be things moving around in there. Coins jingling.
Coins jingling.
Yeah, as if you hear just like the sound of like what you would expect large quantities of coins being dropped into something.
Interesting. Any other noise that I can, can I attempt to listen more intently and try to gather any more information than that?
Yeah, sure. Give me a wisdom. Let's use your wisdom. No, you don't discern anything else.
Does this door look like I can pull it open?
I mean, it looks like a door that you could pull open.
I'm not gonna yank on it. I'm going to give it, a decent tug. Try to open it.
It does not budge.
Does it look like it has a keyhole in it?
There is a place for a padlock on it, but the padlock is gone.
Interesting. So the door is locked. I see no locking mechanism.
Correct.
The door is or it could be barred. Does it look like it opens out or in?
It pulls out.
It's not like a double, you know, because some, I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes with doors, you know, like it could push in or it could pull out.
This one, the way the handles are on it, you would expect that it would pull out.
Okay.
But it pulls out a tiny bit, but it's like there's something holding it back. Perhaps it is barred shut from the inside.
Interesting. Jingling coins. Well, I'm out of ideas with this door because I can't pick locks or anything. Or I'm not a door expert. I mean, we could try to break it down. Let's take a look around the room a little bit more thoroughly. So I'm going to walk the perimeter of the room.
As you walk the perimeter of the room, you see these statues evenly spaced, all looking towards the south. Or not towards the south, towards the center of the room. Like I said, as if this were the focal point.
Yeah.
The purpose?
These statues all look alike?
They all look alike. There's 3 different types. One is an armored figure with a sword, one of the types. Another type is an armored figure with a shield. The third type is a cloaked figure with his hands crossed in front of him. And the fourth figure, which are the ones that occupy the center around this altar of sorts, is that of a cloaked character with a reaper. Or with a scythe.
Recognize what the significance of these figures are? Just what religion or historical context they might embody. Anyone? Cillian, can Cillian make an ancient history check?
Well, ancient history has nothing to do with religion. Well, you can give an ancient history.
I mean,
I'll let you try.
Okay, in the tower, I assume.
Yep. Cillian thinks this is some ritualistic place. From his knowledge of history, of ancient history, and I'm not really sure whose ancient history he knows of, because ancient history isn't a generalization. It's specific to a time period or a culture.
Well, let's say that his ancient history is pre-migration period. Would he be familiar with like the Elven and Flan history prior to the Oridian and Suloese migration?
This is not. It is a ritualistic setup. Is about as best that you can ascertain. What it's for or who, you have no clue.
Something goes in that pedestal that we don't have. It's like just common sense. That's my feeling about it.
Yes, well.
Dolphy, you still around? Matt's on mute.
Say again?
Matt? I haven't heard from Matt for a while.
I think he's on mute.
Oh, he's
Matt?
got that little bench screen. a
Matt?
hotel room in a hotel
Are you
room.
there, Matt?
Airbnb in Portland, so he's probably on the road for him.
He might have had to step away, Scoot.
Okay. And if Thodan were to ascertain, he'd come up with the same thing. This is of some religious significance, but the deity or worship of. Oh, he dropped it.
Popped out ungilded.
That was Matt. There, he's back now. Bet he's having issues.
Technical difficulties.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sitting here like I was off of mute, talking away.
I was like, this is weird. Matt's not talking. What's going on?
So yeah, I was going to ask, what does Thoden think of all this, especially, considering his religious background? You said the same thing as Asilian, which I could hear you guys the whole time.
Aside from this being, because of the nature of the statues and what they're made of, this makes you think that it has something to do with the deep earth.
Yeah.
Some religious affiliation to some cult from the deep earth.
I'll share my thoughts with the group. And is there, on that pedestal, is there any obvious signs of where something would fit if it was placed on there?
No. There's only a sigils occupying the center with skulls and spiders at each of the points.
Yeah.
It's 6 lines crossing. In the center of that line is a circle. In the center of those lines is a circle. And at the ends of each of those lines are skulls and spiders, and then various other shapes. There's definitely a sigil of some sort. But as far as recognition of what that sigil means or who it's to, you don't have an idea.
Okay.
And the statues are definitely elven in nature. As far as from the form of them, you would ascertain, all of you would ascertain that their physique is that of elven in nature. So, I mean, putting 2 and 2 together, this would definitely be something drowish.
Yeah.
And especially with the spiders and the patterning of the floor. I mean, this is definitely just screaming out some dark elf ritualistic setup. What for? Why?
Don't know yet. It's only the double doors.
Sense of superior intelligence, so we can read this shit in and figure something out.
Is what?
The incense of superior intelligence.
That's right.
Well,
you guys have spent about a half hour now looking around in here, trying to figure this shit out. Like, what the fuck? Kawana, you still hear coins jingling and rattling going on in that room? You hear a couple thuds, like as if something heavy is being dropped onto something.
That's fucking weird. And that's been going on the entire time, steadily.
The entire time, steadily. Slowly, but steadily.
Maybe they're counting the copper we left downstairs.
Counting the copper.
Well, look,
that's
dude,
worth 5 experience.
I've seen at least 10 doors that we could check out.
Let's try this double door. I know you already checked it out. Can Thoden check it out? Can we figure out how to get it in?
Yeah, I mean, anybody can check it out.
All right. Thoden checks it out. Can we figure out how to open it? And
Yeah, it pulls open.
Not wanna...
It pulls open, but as you attempt to pull it open, it seems as something on the other side is keeping it from opening.
I think you're right, Quan. It's barred.
Well, it could be. I mean, we've run into this before, and outside, I did cast a spell magic, and it luckily it got the door open. I could try to do that again, but I don't really think I would rather try to figure out an alternate way because I want to save that, you know,
I totally
for
understand.
when we really need it.
We could go back to the doors by the stairwell, the ones we originally
Yep.
checked out.
Turlock.
We have about
Doors
10.
up here,
There's about
right?
10 doors that we haven't gone through. We could go check them
This
out.
is a
We
private
haven't made a
whisper,
lot of
Andy.
noise either, so
The
So
rest are all south down the
you
hall.
start to see these
Yeah, this
these
double door
statues.
and the
They're
statue
starting to.
room
They
are
seem
the
like
double
they're
doors
starting to move on
directly
you.
east of the stairs.
yeah, and there's a ton of them in the hallway, dude. I walked down there with Lyric.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Oh,
Couldn't
okay,
draw.
good.
I couldn't draw fast enough, but I saw. I've got this room
Okay.
drawn now.
Okay.
Did you hear that, Andy? What I said to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Did I hear it? Yes. No. I guess not because I don't have anything.
Can you hear me, Andy?
No. Yeah. Are you speaking to me in whisper?
I am speaking to you in whisper.
Okay. No, I did not hear. If you're
These
speaking to me in whisper-
statues around you appear to be kind of
So
moving.
we do not hear Scoop.
Thank you.
That's correct. You did not hear me. Only Andy heard me.
Right.
Okay. They appear to be. That's all I heard. I don't.
Okay, Andy. This is private to you. Only you.
Yes. Okay.
The statues appear to be moving. Did you hear what I said?
Now I heard what you said. Now does Turlock know that, or is Silly?
Only Turlock.
Turlock knows that. Okay. Very well.
Now you are speaking to everybody because you're not on a private whisper with me. If you wanted to have a private conversation with
Well,
me,
being that I see that, Turlock will probably alert the party. The statues are moving.
I knew it.
Let's get out of here.
There's a lot of them too.
Yeah.
Can we flee?
none of you see the statues moving.
No, you don't see it, but I see. Turlock sees it. Oh, but I had some wine. Maybe that.
That's fantastic.
Vino's affecting my vision.
As the statues start, as you sit there and you're looking closer, and you tell them, the lantern that Lyric has, you see like just rays and beams of light coming out of it, some in different colors. The reflections off of the statues, like you're seeing greens and golds and all kinds of other colors just start to form, and the statues definitely, like, one of them is turning towards you, it seems, and looking right at you. In fact, at this point, all the statues that you can see seem as if they're looking right at you, and only you, Turlock.
Yeah.
The floor is starting to have this watery nature to it, as if it's not melting, but it's shifting and flowing.
Sounds like an acid trip, man.
Yes. Which.
Your body is feeling sort of this numbing, smooth sensation. While all this is going on, you're really, like, kind of calm about it. It's like you don't know what's happening, but you feel kind of relaxed while it's happening.
So Turlock's not a slipper. Turlock can handle his shit.
So this is Turlock that's affected.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying he's not a slipper. He took some acid, but he's not having a bad trip. He can handle it.
So
You
far.
drank that. You drank that mushroom wine, and Asilium drank it too. I wouldn't. This just sounds. This just sounds like a hallucination to me. We don't see any of this.
Wait, but only Turlock.
Oh, I guess we.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess
we
don't
don't. We
know.
don't see anything. We don't know anything. How is my spider scent? Just in general.
You don't feel any immediate impending danger.
So
No greater
You're more than
doom
likely
than-
wondering what the fuck is going on with Turlock.
Yeah.
yeah, I have several things, and I'm wondering if they could help me here. I have spellcraft, and I also have ancient Urflan, but this is drow. That wouldn't help.
I was hoping you had some Narcan.
Yeah, Narcan.
No, that's not gonna. I don't think he needs Narcan. I think he needs some like Thorazine or some shit for.
As the
I think
minutes
I'm
as the
pretty-
minutes
I'm
as the
pretty
minutes
good.
pass by, the waviness and everything that's going on around you become a little more drastic. Everything looks very magical.
Great.
Your vision is slowly starting to close in. Like what you were seeing further out in the distance is not, you can't, it seems like you can't see as far out into the distance now.
So
the light
basically,
the light from Lyric's lantern seems as if it's fading.
Hey Turlock, check out the not the statue, the podium or whatever it is.
When Thodan says this to you, you hear Warlock, check out to share you, please. As you go to step forward, it's as if you were in super slow motion. Like what would normally take you a couple seconds, maybe at the most, to traverse 2 steps, seems as if it's taking 5 minutes.
yeah, his motor. I mean, he's fucked right now. But and we can physically see or visibly see something is off with him.
Oh, most definitely something's off with him. He's like turning around, and what you guys see Turlock doing is he's standing there and he's like turning around in circles and like staring up at the ceiling and then looking around the room, and his hand is in front of him and you can see him like making his hand go back and forth in front of his face, and he's like got this big smile on his face.
Yeah.
In fact, he's dropped his shield and sword onto the ground.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take his shield and sword and prop it against the wall. I'm gonna kind of guide him over. Are his pupils really dilated?
Yes,
Like one of them.
extremely dilated.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Like
sit
all
him
you see
down.
is like the light is like right by him, and it's
Yeah.
like they're just, you don't see any of the color of his eye. You just see the black of the pupil.
Yeah, been there, done that. I'm gonna set him down.
What?
I'm gonna set him down. I'm gonna set him down gently. I'm gonna try to set him down gently.
Turlock,
guide him.
Kawana comes and touches you, and it's like it sends these sensations through your body. You're like,
Attachment.
you're like, It's like millions of fingers are massaging you, like electrically stimulating your nervous system.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
you got it, dude. That's what happens when you drink strange fucking wine in the cellar, dude.
You
So,
almost kind of feel like this could be an exciting experience.
Yeah,
so
if Turlock was, I don't know what Turlock's orientation is.
I'm not talking that way, okay? No,
you're
we don't
trying
have
to
sex.
get that
We
way.
don't play sexy fun time in this game.
I keep my games PG-13 as well.
Says the
Well,
man that just proposition Koana.
yeah. That being said,
You guys are like all surrounding him, like what the fuck is wrong with him?
well,
Now,
dude. I mean,
it is
it's pretty
unbeknownst to the rest of you guys that he drank that wine, because the two of you just walked into the
Yeah,
room
but
while
I
he
can
was.
tell. Kawana, and this is me role playing this. Kawana
Okay.
definitely knows the effects of
Yes.
certain roots
Yes.
and
Yeah, absolutely.
cacti.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
we actually have a form of cacti that we actually use, especially being a shaman. I mean, I've
Yes,
taken
indeed.
many-
So yeah,
many
Turtle
a trip.
Kawana definitely recognizes what's happening.
Yeah, I 100% recognize it in character and out of character. I know what's going on.
Right.
And then, so I know what's going on. So we need to, dude. He's gonna
Lyric
be
grows in front of
incapacitated.
your eyes, Turlock.
So Asilian drink it too, right? This is such bad timing.
Yes,
This is
Asilian
bad
drank it
timing.
too.
And what's happening with
It's
him?
not affected. Asilian is not. as far as I know,
Cillian so far is like wondering what the fuck's wrong with Turlock.
Asilian could handle his liquor, but Turlock.
Is Asilian Elven?
Asilian is Grey Elven.
Turlock's human. It's
Turlock
either
is-
that or Elven blood, you know? Like the
Well,
only
I
thing
do-
that I know two things. I know this
Check
is
him in the tower.
I know this is not good because this place is flooded with enemies and we got our main tank completely
Our
incapacitated.
lawnmower is out of
Our lawnmower's having a trip.
And I don't know what's going on in the other room. Like they're, basically counting change in the other room over there. It's been going on for like 30 minutes and no one's come through here. We're standing in the middle of a fucking altar room. It looks like with statues everywhere.
I know we were about to open the
Let's
door.
just get out of here, man. And then we're locked in. We're locked in too because we couldn't even go outside to get fresh air.
Can you
So-
ascertain how long Turlock will be under this malady?
Yeah, Kawana definitely would know. How long? I'm gonna say 5 to 6 hours.
So he's like
Yeah.
urinated it out.
Now Kawana would definitely know this.
Well, best guess Kawana can have, not knowing exactly what he has taken, but your expectation is at least 7 hours.
Yeah,
Oh my god, from a sip?
yeah.
He doesn't know what he took. He don't know how much he took. But Kawana knows these experiences will typically peak in about 3 hours.
Is there something that I can do to help? I do have
What does Thoden know with his
yeah, you know what?
herbalism and double whatever curing crap? Other than he's enjoying himself.
Yeah, do
watching
you
this dude
have
trip
like
out.
a cure disease or something that can like flush poison?
I do actually have that water. Hold on. Thoden's got a vial of
Fucking
clear
Turlock.
water or something.
God, dude, you're gonna get us killed, man. You're gonna get us killed.
I can barely.
I could not believe that Turlock. Andy wanted his characters to taste the wine.
Yeah, in the middle of a dungeon crawl, like he goes wine taste.
Well, Ascillion, that was within character Ascillion. Maybe Turlock.
Sweetwater. That's what I
Fighting
have.
character. Ascillion, yes, would have definitely would have done that.
Okay, I
What's
have a
the
potion
deal
of
with this sweet?
Sweetwater. This
Man,
liquid
I wish that I could collapse shit in this inventory, man.
This liquid
What
is
is?
actually a potion to be drunk, though it tastes good. Sweetwater is added to other. This liquid is not actually a potion to be drunk. It's added to other liquids in order to change them to pure drinkable water. It will neutralize poison and ruin magical potions. No saving throw. The contents of a single container will change up to 100,000 cubic feet of polluted salt or alkaline water or fresh water. It will turn up to 1,000 cubic feet of acid into pure water. The effects of the potion are permanent, but the liquid may be contaminated after an initial period of 5d4 rounds.
Dude, where did you get that? And that is the dopest shit, and we're not wasting that on this. That 1,000 cubic feet? 1,000
Yeah.
cubic feet.
100,000.
It's 100,000.
Yeah, we
100
could
Under
turn
100,000
acid into
cubic feet of
I pasted
polluted
it into
salt,
chat.
alkaline water, for fresh water. You put a few drops in this dingleberry's throat?
Yeah, I mean, you would only need a little bit. I mean, how much liquid is in that vial?
A vial's worth.
Pour the whole thing down his throat.
No, dude, we're not gonna waste it. This thing, this item is extremely powerful, man. Like you.
Well,
can turn
it's
acid into
it's
water.
it's for adding to another liquid to change its form to regular drinkable water.
Yeah, but 1,000 cubic feet. I mean, you could turn it
100,000 cubic feet, dude. 100,000.
That's you're adding it to water. You're not.
You could turn a fucking lake into pure water.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, you could turn
It's a
like with
lot.
one vial. Yeah. Okay, 1,000
Sorry,
cubic
Thoden
feet
was
of
thinking.
acid.
That's all I
Of
can do.
acid into okay, so
Yeah.
it can take 1,000 cubic of acid and turn it into water.
Yeah,
Permanent.
of acid, yes. 100,000 cubic feet of polluted salt or
Let's try
alkaline
a
water.
drop. I'm wondering what would happen if we put a if we gave him a sip of this shit, because it's technically the liquid
So are you
that he drank
you
would
gonna
already
give
be
him a drop of
absorbed
this
into-
liquid?
It would already be absorbed into his
I don't
bloodstream.
I feel like it might kill him. You give him a drop of this liquid.
Yeah,
It neutralizes poison and ruins magical potions. No saving throw.
Yeah, I mean,
it might not be a
powerful
poison
stuff.
technically. Dude,
I
it's
think if
up
we
to you
put it in
guys
the wine bottle, we could then drink the wine bottle, but I don't think we could.
after the fact.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think it's
After
going to
the
affect
fact.
him. But we could give him a drop or two and see if his tongue
Just give
falls
him a
out.
drop.
His
Give him a
tongue
drop
falls
or
out.
two.
So
We turn
you
his
give
blood into
you
water.
give Turlock a drop of the sweet water on his tongue. Yes, Turlock?
Yep.
That was difficult. He
Turlock
kept fighting me when I was trying to do it.
gladly allows it. As this drop of liquid hits your tongue, Turlock, this sensory explosion is like the sweetness is just like so strong and so magnificent. And it's your focus becomes just fully engorged upon this taste on your tongue. It's like nothing that you've ever had before. In fact, you want more. As you guys put that on his tongue, Turlock falls down flat onto the ground. Eyes are wide open, but he's looking straight up.
His pupils return to normal.
No.
He's just tripping out, dude. It's not
You're
doing anything.
Turlock, you're just like your focus is just solely on this sensation, this flavor on the tip of your tongue. And you're like exploring every aspect of it.
I just I just picture all of us like lyrics holding the microphone closer
We're
to his face, and we're all
We're,
just looking at him like a science experiment.
we're a hot mess, man.
But
This sucks.
If these zombies
And-
wanted to kill us, they're probably dying of laughing on the inside. Like, don't
Yeah,
kill them.
this
This
is
is
not.
too much
This is
fun.
definitely not the right time for this type of shit to be happening. dude.
okay, guys, it's 11:30 now.
Yeah, it's time.
Good
Like
place to
this is
stop.
yeah, dude. Acid trip. Hey, maybe when we come back, since it's next week, by the time we come back, the acid trip will have worn off. Like,
You can hope, right?
ew.
Unbelievable.
That was funny though. I had a bad feeling about that wine, but I didn't say anything. Like, I should have said something. I just like it's yeah, it's a bad feeling.
But, you know, it's
And it tasted mushroomy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very-
so it tasted mushroomy. You drank shrooms. You drank shroom wine, dude.
Alignment wise, it's in character with Asilian. Asilian's kind of
Yeah.
good.
So what is
Category.
Turlock doing?
Turlock, no, Turlock was with them. Turlock's lawful neutral. Probably would
Well,
not have.
so Turlock, you explained to me when you went to do this that Turlock comes from a family of wine
Well, that's
connoisseurs.
just it. He was more interested in because of his family background, as opposed to alignment wise.
Wait, what is your alignment?
Turlock is
I
lawful
like how
neutral.
you use the word
I play in
wise.
two different alignments. I play in lawful
Well-
neutral and category good.
Cavalier
So-
has to be good.
No, Cavalier has to be lawful.
Oh, is it lawful? I thought they had to be
Lawful neutral.
good.
He's a samurai.
I thought they had to be
He's a
good,
samurai, but
and they could be.
Asilian is kind of good, which is in character with that alignment because in Planescape the sensates, Aaron
Well, this-
Montgomery are kind of good.
This isn't
The
Planescape.
sensates are like touch it, taste it, smell it, smack it, whatever.
Smack it.
So,
Well,
yeah,
Turlock's on an acid trip right now.
exactly. And Asilian, who in the alignment, is not affected. So
Well, yeah,
Asilian's
at least
home
that
at
you
Club
know of.
40. Asilian's at home at Club 54.
Oh my
but
gosh.
Turlock's out of his element, and that's why Turlock fell to the.
This was awesome.
Oh, I love when you present I'm just so glad I put those wine bottles there when I made this map.
Immediately thought, because that would be me. I would be like, yeah, let's sample some of these wares. I was really there.
That was cool, Scoot. That was nice input. Is that part of the module? I guess we don't know. We don't know. That's the good, dude. That was good thinking on your toes, man. If you did that, that's fucking funny.
That was fantastic.
Ew.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's those saving throws, man.
Yeah, I gotta get you guys' game. We'll probably play next week. And then after that, I'm gonna be like a hiatus for like several weeks while I prep and meet with you guys and build characters and
Yay.
yeah. So think of, and of course you can use your existing and level them up, but we're
Yeah,
gonna
here you
kinda
go, Turlock. To be a Cavalier, the
Go
character
with it.
must be of any good alignment. Chaotic good, neutral good, or lawful good.
No.
Yes. Look at the Cavalier, the write-up for the Cavalier.
Lawful.
Nope. It's good, not lawful. They can be chaotic good. Here you go, dude.
No, I'm actually going to. I'm
In
gonna
the-
get my own.
In the fighter's book, in the complete
Yeah, I know.
fighter's manual.
I got out of the campaign. I got to load myself back in. No, I'm sure it's
I'm gonna
lawful.
log off, you guys. But thank you, everybody. That was
Yeah,
really
thank you guys.
fun.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. That was
Thank
awesome.
you.
Mine was good.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Very
That's an
funny.
example of good alignment.
Good night, you guys.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna investigate this though, because I was pretty sure that Cavalier.
Now
had
they
to be
Cavaliers have
lawful.
to be good because Cavaliers embody goodness.
They embody lawfulness.
They embody goodness. They can be chaotic good, they can be neutral good, or lawful good.
I'm getting in right now, and I'm gonna look into the